Up and I shake the room. Swerve.
All right. So, in today's day and age, relationships change all the time. You could go from being best friends to partners, and sometimes you might go from being partners to friends or having a non existent relationship altogether. In today's segment, we're going to talk about exes and the roles that they might play in your life after the relationship ends. And we want to start off with the first question being, is it possible for exes to be friends?
Absolutely not. Unless
Came out
y'all.
firing.
Unless like they was already friends before we got into a relationship. Cool, but I got to see what type of friendship they have.
Okay. So,
But can you be around that person without like no feelings coming back? Like say you got a new partner and then your ex used to deal with.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about me. I'm talking about the other person. Me personally, I'm not. I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not being friends with none of my exes.
Oh, you can't?
No, I'm not doing
That's
that.
crazy.
yeah,
I never
no.
felt that way about that. Like once, like I feel like once we had our time, it's done. Cool.
Yo.
Kuda
Yeah.
Matata.
Demon.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I think that if you had a friendship before the relationship started, right, your friendship is still never going to be the same because you already crossed that boundary, right? But I think that you can work to rebuild the friendship if, like, there are situations where people date and they just don't have any romantic chemistry. They
that's
thought that they
true.
would, and they're like we're kind of better off as friends.
Yeah.
In that case, it's very much possible. But like if you started and then one person fell in love and then the other person is just kind of like, then no. Me personally, I don't want to be friends with any exes, any nothing. Like you're actually like unalived, like at that point.
What?
So, because like I
Mad
don't want us to
extreme.
get like you
No,
know,
but it really do be like that.
but yeah, like I just can't see it because I'm a very emotional person and I love hard. So like if we're in something, like I love you. It's like how could you do this to me? So now we not together. We can't be boys. We can't be nothing.
What if he didn't do it?
Yeah.
What if you did it? What if you ended it?
She not gonna do it. That's the thing.
I'm already gonna be mad at myself. Why I gotta look at you every day and be reminded that we's not together anymore? No, we cannot be friends. You need to get out my face.
See, with females, it's like it's more of an emotional thing. Like a female, like she wouldn't want to be friends with him more because she
Yeah.
wants more. But with a
Yeah.
guy, it's like you can't.
It's easy for guys to like
We ain't
friend
doing
zone
that no
because it's
more,
like,
like-
come on, I thought we was boys. Like,
No, not even boys. Just like like basically like we ain't fucking no more.
fucking no,
Oh,
that
God.
that is not.
See, that's
friendly.
no,
But
that's
no, see,
that's
that's-
friends with
I'm-
benefits.
I-
We talking about strictly friends.
That's what I'm saying. Even in a relationship, right? And just say two people break up or whatever. As far as the female doesn't want to do it because there's an emotional attachment.
Okay.
With the male, it's more like a physical attachment. Like damn, like for most guys.
Yeah, but at that point, then no, we're not gonna be friends.
Oh fuck it then.
Yeah, no, like
No.
you don't get the booty cheeks,
I
And
know,
that's
fuck
what
it.
I'm saying.
So
They
now-
wanna.
together. Like,
I said we can't be friends then.
no,
Chi-
of
childish.
course not.
Grow up.
No, grow up, go to
Yeah.
hell. like, it's like you're
hell.
grieving. You're
That's-
trying to get over the relationship. Here, the person come like you trying to get down
Okay.
tonight. No, I'm not trying to get down.
extremely dramatic. Grieving.
I'm grieving right now. Like, I don't need this.
god.
That's gonna make you hate the person more. Like, who do you think you are? Just
Hate him more.
trying to,
Why you hate him to begin with?
It depends. Look,
Oh my
it
god.
But
depends on
what
why the
if-
relationship ended.
What if they were like exes for like 5 years or something?
Well, that ties into like the time
Time
frame.
frame.
I think if you are completely over the person, then it's easier because there's no like feelings involved. So when they're dating other people or like whatever the case is, you really don't give a shit. But I think if it's like a fresh relationship or like it depends. Again, if the relationship ended because maybe
Yeah, I
it's
was about
long
to say that,
distance,
yeah.
people drifted apart, or there's no chemistry, then I feel like it's easier to build a friendship with them because there's no
Yeah.
bad blood. But
Or if it ended like on a toxic level, then it's
Then,
like
yeah.
we're not gonna be friends for what? Like,
Yeah.
like you're mad grimy. Like
Yeah.
why do I want to be your friend? So I have to be reminded every time we talk to each other. Like yo,
And not
that,
wanting
like-
a friendship, it doesn't always necessarily mean that like it's toxic, right? Somebody could be like, well, when I think about the relationship, I associate that with bad times. So like I don't have anything against you. I just can't have you in my life. Like it's just a
Yeah.
reminder. So like I think it comes down to how you kind of navigate that situation with that particular person. It's like if you decide to pursue the relationship, are there any boundaries that should be set up front to kind of minimize any confusion?
Well, yes. Like, what type of friendship are y'all having? Are y'all cool, hanging out like every weekend. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
I think you can hang out with your ex with like no feelings being involved.
Yeah,
I've done it in the past. Like I don't look at none of my ex like in no sexual way. I really don't care. Like
I don't know.
like once I break up with you, like you're the
But-
homie. Like you really like the homie.
But that, like, it's, I feel like, and I don't want to, like, generalize this to be, like, all men or whatever the case is, but I feel like it's different for guys. Like, once they're over something, they're kind of over it. Or it's like, okay, hey, like, it didn't work. Like, cool. Like, so, like, I'll see you next week. We going to the movies. Whereas, like, women, I feel like can be, like, a little more emotional and, like, they need more time
Yeah,
to
they
kind of
can't
get
really
over
be
it.
around you. Like
So,
especially if they still have feelings for you or if they love you, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
Still
I
be
don't know. I'm
friends
not
with you,
comfortable
so,
with that. I'm not doing that.
so, like, for me, I think in terms of, like, boundaries, just kind of understanding that, like, we broke up for a reason and it didn't work. So, like, I'm cool to be friends, but, like, again, there's no, like, romantic interest there. So, like, please just respect that, because I feel like then the lines can kind of get blurred. But, like, as long as you respect that, I think it's very much possible.
I mean, we could all go out together.
But how would your current partner feel about
So, like, if you decide to pursue a friendship with your ex, then is there a specific way that you should go about communicating that to, like, your current partner? Do you tell them, like, the full scope of, like, your relationship with that person, like, how it ended?
you? You have
whatever
to,
the case
because if they
is?
find out, then they can like they're gonna like forever look at you as a liar.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like
like
a
not truthful.
secret.
Yeah.
It definitely shouldn't,
I
because
have nothing to
then,
hide. You can know everything.
huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I don't have anything to hide. You can know everything that happened with me and that person. I'm not gonna like hide anything
Yeah.
or like omit anything out. Like this is what it was or whatever. But then of
Yeah.
course your partner's not gonna feel like comfortable. I mean, for the
Yeah.
Yeah,
most
I'm
part,
not having
I
that.
it's like,
agree.
yeah, like for the most part.
It definitely depends on the dynamic.
Like I don't want to
because-
hear how cool your ex is. Like, oh my god, I spoke to him yesterday. I
Yeah.
don't- Why did you speak to him yesterday? And why are you like so excited to tell me you spoke to him yesterday?
Yeah,
See,
no.
you know we Gemini, so we be reaching like for everything.
But there are people who might have dated years ago and their partner like found out that they were gay and they broke up because of that, right? Like it does happen. And so it's like, oh well yeah, like, you know, bring them over, because like, oh, I know they're not looking at you like that, so like, yeah, come on over. So I think it all like depends, but I think that communication is definitely key, and you should make sure that your partner knows like the full scope of the situation with the person, so that they're not like blindsided if like any like extra details like come about at any point in time.
No, I don't agree with I have nothing to say, because I'm like, no, not happening.
yeah, that's
No.
this topic is triggering for her.
It's
She's
not.
like she got her
'Cause I
fist
feel
full,
like-
like the Arthur fist
Listen,
under the
Don't
table.
mention X around me.
I
honey.
don't listen. I don't mind if y'all if y'all cordial. You feel me? You guys see each other. Oh hey, you know, there's no reason why you should be hanging out with your ex.
But you're just not doing
None.
it. But your partner can do it.
No,
Oh, your partner can't do it.
no, he cannot.
But you
That's
just said
not
you're-
happening.
But you just said you're cordial and
Okay,
Yeah,
I know.
like
I'm
you see
saying
them at the
cordial. Like
supermarket,
yeah,
like, hey,
I'm
girl.
not
supermarket.
I'm not talking
Why are
about.
you going to supermarket with your ex for?
No, if you bump into them at the
Exactly.
supermarket, like,
Oh.
hey girl,
I'm
go.
I'm not talking about like hit me up. Oh, what you doing this day? Let's go out. Why? You have me.
Yeah.
We can go.
We can go to the supermarket together.
Exactly.
Actually, I'll go with you
No,
next
I'm not-
time.
Yeah, but what's the
I'm not doing
coincidence you're
that.
gonna bump into your ex at the supermarket?
Very.
You planned that. You planned that. Meet me
Boy,
at
bye.
Walmart. You definitely planned
Thank God
that.
I don't see none of my exes.
What happens if your partner is uncomfortable with the friendship with the ex? Is that grounds to cut that off? Do you
Yes.
feel like more information is needed? Like, why do you feel uncomfortable? Like, do they have to kind of like build a case to kind
Why
of?
do you want to control me?
I get that, but I'm not doing that. So you could go.
Go where?
If you really want to be friends that bad, like if
Yeah.
I don't agree with it and you're like, oh come on, you can go.
Go
and
where?
I'm gonna go.
Makai, where are we going?
We going home. I'm going home.
Go
You
home.
gonna do whatever.
You're gonna
but
end the relationship because that's
yes,
that's
because
So,
if my
okay,
partner
if the
wants that so damn bad, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, then you can go,
But
and
what-
I'm gonna do me because I don't agree with that. We're not doing that.
But what if your partner sincerely do not? See
But
you
if-
Why?
X in that
But
way?
why do you
What
want to be
if
friends so bad
the
for
ex
what?
is not respecting the boundaries and is
Then that's
clearly a
grounds for
problem.
like, you know what? I have to respect my current partner's like.
Because Micaiah is like,
We
you
not
know what,
doing
you
that,
could go from this
period.
podcast, like,
Yeah.
you don't even need to be my co-host. That's
We not
Yeah,
doing
yeah, that's
that.
crazy. She about to like get rid of me. Like,
We is not doing
Shit.
that. But like I said, unless they were already friends previously and they have like, you know, they're just whatever. All right, fine.
So they
Then-
can go out to like
depends on
they
the
go out to like
situation,
brunch or whatever.
honestly.
yeah,
They
and
can.
then I'm gonna go now. So it's gonna be 3 of us.
You have
What's
to
the
go?
problem? I'm the girlfriend.
But
Like,
why
what's the
you have to
problem?
go for?
Cause
Why are you going on a date with your ex?
You gonna
Because
be a
a
mod-
one-on-one is a date.
exactly.
Okay, so y'all want to be monitors,
Why you want to go to brunch with your ex?
but you're not going to brunch for brunch. You're going to
We
monitor.
going to brunch together.
You're gonna sit there and not eat anything.
I'm not going there to
I'ma eat
monitor.
her
I'm
head
going
off
there
if you
because
get out of line.
exactly. Thank you.
Like there's
We're
no
not doing
like
that.
there's none
So
of
you want to
that.
go to brunch?
Cause that's my man, and we're
All
gonna
right,
go
so I don't-
together.
I
And we're
don't
gonna go
want-
with our friend.
I don't want to go to brunch anymore.
What?
Good.
I'm not hungry.
Good.
Like, I
Okay,
lost
you
the-
see, if
I
my
lost my
man,
appetite.
toxic.
No, I'm not. I lost my appetite. I'm not hungry.
if my
anymore.
man tell me
I'm not.
that, and he's like, oh no, and if I tell him like, oh I want to go, he's like, oh I'm not gonna go anymore. Yeah, you're done. You're done. No.
I just lost my appetite because you want to go to brunch with us. We're just going to brunch, talk, chat.
Because
Nothing
Not about
crazy.
what?
okay, there are okay.
I can do
you
it.
have a
I can.
friendship
I
with your
can.
ex.
But I can do it though. I can go out with my ex and not feel nothing. Saying that, not saying that I would,
Okay.
but I can. Maybe
That's
on one of
nice.
the few.
That's nice.
But you want to go to brunch?
You're not going to brunch. You're not going to
That's
brunch.
crazy.
We
with
could
your
go.
ex.
Right?
Like,
we could go. We could
Girl,
go.
call me out.
So
We
you gonna
could
wait
go
in the car?
together.
We could go.
You got to come in. That's crazy. Coming in is crazy.
If my man tell me, oh, stay in the car, go home and go get the gun. Okay? No.
Okay, Micaiah wants to go to brunch. She wants to sit there. She wants to order food. She wants to. Okay.
I think that it can be controlling if you want to dictate every step, but I think that it comes down to the dynamics, what led to like, are there like no feelings and is it genuinely like a friendship? Then I feel like yes, if boundaries are established and everything, then like I'm not here to like police you and tell you what to do.
But you are
I
policing.
think-
You want to go to brunch.
No, I'm
Hold
not.
on.
But
no,
if
no,
I
no.
have
Let me
to
go back to
see,
Micaiah for a
I have
minute.
to
Micaiah.
see
So
what.
Micaiah, you want to go to every brunch date? Like every single one?
Why
you gotta
are
do?
you always going to brunch?
I'm asking Micaiah a question. Don't
What the
assist her
fuck
in
is
answering.
this? As you and the ex together, why y'all always going to brunch?
No.
Why do it have to be brunch though?
Because it's the daytime. Because if I go at night to
Go
a
get
club,
some mimosas. What you doing after the
Yeah.
mimosas?
Okay, no, we're going home. It's daytime. It's better than like.
I'm not
them
doing
going out at
that.
night. Okay, so like, say if they go out to brunch maybe like 3, 4, 5 times.
They're
a
not
week.
going to brunch because I'm not doing that.
You're bipolar. You just said you would do it, but you gotta
No,
go.
listen, okay. If they're already friends before we got into a relationship, I want to see what the dynamic is because I'm not comfortable with that.
Okay,
but
but
if
you
I can
go-
see the energy and they're respectful
Yeah.
and it's nothing funny,
You don't need to go to
Cool.
every single brunch date. Do not.
listen, I can
Be
be controlling me and I'm
contradictory.
honest about that. I can. So
But,
I'm just
But you just said if you go and you see the dynamics and you see how they, how they interact, and there's nothing crazy. Oh, okay. I don't need to go to the next one, so you don't need to go to the second one.
but I just don't like the brunch idea.
Why- yeah,
We
I
not-
don't,
we-
I don't
we-
like
we
the
not going to
one-on-one
brunch.
like hanging out all the time. Like I
Not-
just don't
it's not-
think.
it's not all the time.
So what
I
are we
think like
talking
once
about?
every 2 years is fine.
Once every 2
Once
years.
every 2 years.
You know how many people.
But even
die?
that, why?
Well,
what
then
makes you
you
feel like,
see
oh,
her in the
let
next
me link
life.
up?
Y'all serious right now?
I'm
dead
very-
serious. I just personally think that there's nothing wrong with having like the friendships and everything, and as long as the dynamic is like friendship based. But if I see one little thing that make me look with the side eye, there's no brunches.
You got the
So-
little
so-
insider jokes that I don't know about.
like, oh,
We
you're
gonna-
done.
I'm
So-
blowing up the fucking
You're
place.
done.
So if she sneezes and he says, "Hey, bless you, babe,"
babe,
that's crazy.
why is he calling the ex babe?
Nah,
Wow.
no,
He is the red flag that we
No,
talked about in the
no,
last
no, no.
segment.
nah.
If I go out to go shopping sometime or whatever, and like have like a female cashier, like, "Have a nice day, babe."
Babe,
Why are you calling people babe?
I cannot control what they say. Like that's
You,
what they.
but
But
you
you know
control
what?
what you
You know
said,
what?
and why did you say that?
I said
That's
thank
real
you.
stupid.
I said, "Thank you for the receipt."
Babe,
but you know what?
why?
Like in
This is
like
crazy.
I'm Puerto Rican, obviously. So some Puerto Ricans, like the women, even the men, like they'll be like, "Oh, thank you, ma," or "Thank you, pa,"
Yeah,
"Thank you, papi," or
it's-
something like that. But it's not like they don't say it in a but
There's no
in the
sensual
American
attachment to
way.
that.
We
have
not
to be
doing
like-
babe.
They have to be
Oh,
old
wow.
to say babe.
So now we're
like 70 and
Hold on,
plus,
hold on.
like
So
no
now-
problem, babe.
now
Like
we're
then you're like, all right, he not knocking down that.
so
old
now
lady,
we're
it's fine.
assigning words to ethnicities.
I'm crying.
Not I.
ethnicities.
I assigned age to it. You have to be at least 70 and older. If you're gonna say babe
Nah, if
to
I'm
my
70, I
man,
don't give a fuck.
70-years out here nowadays.
look,
Grooving.
and
Be
when
careful.
when I hit them kneecaps, she gonna go down.
You go to jail.
She going straight
you
down.
go to fucking jail. That's where you go. You go to jail. Yeah,
What?
because we're not going to brunch together. So forget,
What's-
I don't even want to do brunch
Him and
anymore.
his damn brunch.
I don't want to do it anymore. No, brunch is dead. Brunch is dead. Go ahead. Because tag along.
What signs or red flags should you be conscious of when you pursue a friendship with your ex? I think any signs of like jealousy,
Possessiveness.
possessiveness.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Any signs that there is still some sort of interest?
Make sure you call or text me every 5 minutes.
Big red flag. Frequently, like calling your ex for like every single thing as if they
Yeah.
are your partner. That is a big ass red flag,
No.
and that is
But what if your
indication
partner
that the
can't-
feelings are like still there.
But what if your partner can't help you with what you need?
What do you mean?
And you go to like one of your exes that you know they can be there for you, type of thing.
Don't do that.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yes or
like,
no?
do you
no,
mean
no,
in
no.
terms of like
I-
favors?
I
like,
see what you're doing here.
What am I doing here?
She's trying to trap me. So you go to your ex, like, because it's.
No.
No,
She's asking like
no.
seriously.
You're not gonna-
I'm seriously.
You're not gonna vote me into that.
Answer the question.
We're not going to answer that question because you're not slick.
Okay, so
Because she went a black after that.
what the fuck you going on? Yeah,
Like,
she's
nah,
literally
yeah,
building
yeah.
up to it. So okay, like you mean like if your ex has like a certain connection or like
Yeah.
they know how to do something that like your current partner doesn't.
Yeah.
I think that that's fine because a friendship is like give and take, right? So you're gonna help your friend. One hand washes the other. I think that's fine. I just think if your ex steps out of line, it's really honestly like people shouldn't get mad at the ex. It's the responsibility of your partner to check and correct that behavior, and then if it continues to be like a thing, then they need to like remove that.
Not even
person,
continue.
but-
If you do it the first time, you're done.
Yo,
I'm sorry. I'm triggered about this whole exes thing. We are not doing that,
fellas.
in my opinion.
Fellas.
there will be no exes.
Good
like,
luck with
around,
Micaiah.
but-
Because. Yo.
No, we're gonna be fine.
No,
There's
you're not.
just
You
no
just said you're not gonna be
exes.
fine.
That's it.
Wow. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and like vouch for exes. Like, hell, go to bat for them. But damn, she's pretty tough.
I mean, I'm not super comfortable with like the whole ex thing, but I do feel like it comes down to the dynamic because there are people who broke up
But
like
that's-
20 years ago. You're not gonna be like she still want him after 20 years. I mean, unless she's like crazy, I don't really think. It kind of depends. But like if you step out of line that one time, like
What do you call stepping out of line?
like
Because.
overly affectionate to the
So,
point
babe
where
is
it's
out the question?
You should
We-
not. That's very disrespectful.
Very.
Babe.
Nothing.
None of that.
Call me
Nothing.
by her name or whatever.
What if we had a nickname before you?
That's what I'm talking.
When you're
I'm not.
calling-
I am not.
Kai is like,
I'm
not
triggered.
dealing with
I am
this.
not doing that. Like I said, if you have a little insider, don't do that shit. We're not doing that. No.
What if you know about the? What if I tell you about the insider before the
No.
insider?
Why? No.
It's not an inside
that's
thing.
why-
It's not
see.
none of that. Like you need to just like
It's not an insider because I told you what it
you
was.
need to treat your ex like a sister from church. Give the little church hug, and that's
No,
it. Like
I
nothing
treat
more.
barely even that.
I treat my
Just
exes
a nice
like
hi.
my brothers. Like you're the brother.
No, I know, but
Like-
what I'm saying is like when they start doing like, babe, oh, you want his dick in your mouth again.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like you want the dick in your mouth again, and that's why you like doing that. And then you're gonna get mad when the current
But that's
partner
her-
says something. You're gonna be like, oh, they're jealous, but like. You know that you're stepping out of line because your feelings are still there, and that is why you're acting that way. And they should correct you, or Makai is
So
gonna show up at lunch.
whose fault is it? Is it like
It's both.
he didn't know she was gonna be like?
He didn't know. But once he does know, it's his responsibility to correct that. And he doesn't have to like embarrass her or be like rude or anything like that. He could literally like, pull her to the side when the time is appropriate and be like, yo, like you gotta tone it down because you're doing a little bit too much. Like I feel like it's those things that count because it shows that the person's intentions are like pure in terms of their relationship. Like, listen, this is like where I'm at, and
Yeah,
I
like-
want you to respect
You can
that.
call her out in front of me though. You don't gotta put it to the side.
No, no, you're right. Don't put it to the side. but
Nah.
Like text her like, listen, I got a fake go off on you in front of the
Oh,
wife right now.
hell no. Oh, my
Like, listen,
God.
don't take offense to it. I got a fake go off on you right
I
now.
hope they
whatever, like-
butcher you in the comments. Like, what's wrong with you?
No, listen. You have to make your partner happy. You have to satisfy her insecurity. So if you got a black,
It's not about an insecurity. It's a simple fact that you're not being friends. I'm not being friends with my exes. We
But-
can make other friends. That's fine.
We could go to the gym together and find them.
Exactly. We could do whatever. We are not being friends with our exes. Period. Point blank. Thank you.
but you just asked me to check her in front of you, and I did.
Because Micaiah
Okay,
know
but
that's
I-
going to lead to the end of the friendship.
Obviously,
that's
that's
why
a
she wants you to
different-
check her.
yeah.
It's not gonna lead to the end of the friendship
Because I need her
already
to know. I need her to know if she step out of line. If she step out of line and my man check her in front of all of us, like I need her to know, like don't play, like he don't play about me. Like we're not doing that.
I'm gonna check her crazy, but don't forget about that message I sent her earlier. Listen, it's fake. Like,
He's
listen,
horrible.
He's a red flag, y'all. That's that.
Like, look, I need you to cry and all that. Like, this
Oh
gotta
my
be real.
God.
No,
You gotta cry and kill.
I'm
okay?
triggered, y'all.
Nah, I would never do that. Jokes, comedy. Yeah, oh, you gotta take a super swig.
This was a hard segment. Oh my God. So,
No,
That-
females make it hard.
What,
Guys,
What?
follow him on Instagram. His information is going to be tagged. And I want you guys to go in his comments
Okay.
and let him have it, okay?
The guys not gonna do that because they feel like
The guys are not. The guys are going to be like, oh, hell yeah, like, but
Of course, they're gonna be like, oh, you
Nah,
know.
but I'm not gonna lie. Us men, you can't have guy friends as the next. Before
Exactly,
we even
no,
go.
but-
so you don't
y'all
get to
cool
know.
with-
You don't get to
Exactly.
dictate- You don't get to come
For what?
around
That's
here
what
and tell us what's going to happen.
Thank
And you
you.
don't want to listen
All right,
yourself.
okay, keep him as a friend then.
Thank you.
You don't get to dictate
Okay,
that.
no, keep him as a friend. He's gonna be so uncomfortable. He's never.
And the
gonna
girl is
be
going to be
around.
mad uncomfortable too. There's
Alright,
so
then.
many different ways. I'm going to be like, I saw your coochie in his phone.
Wow.
How
You
you
gotta.
like them apples?
Wow. You gotta
Yeah.
describe it though.
Now they're going to be
Nah.
like, wow. But if they into that type of stuff, they may be like, you want another picture?
I'm gonna say
Like,
she lying. Tell her to describe it to you.
just might.
We're not doing that.
Hey, so as you guys know, we are in the year 2023 and relationships have changed so much from what we are used to seeing on the TVs in the 1990s, the 2000s, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, the first topic that we want to talk about is social media and having access to your partner's phone. Do you think that you should have access? I'm guessing that's, I don't even need to finish the question to get a response. So, yay or nay, guys?
Okay, so he said nay. I feel like if my partner wants the passwords, it's okay. Like I have nothing to hide. But me personally, like I don't think I would ask for somebody's password. But if they want to give it to me, okay, we could do that.
So, what happens if you give your partner your passcodes, but you ask him and he's like, no? He or she is like, no. Is it no longer on the table? It's like, pass me back my password.
Yeah, cause no, we're not doing that. It has to be mutual. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Me personally, like what?
Why? What do you need my password to my social media for?
So that actually comes into one of the other questions. Does password sharing break trust? Because now you might feel like the person there's like a lack of trust or like they want to spy on you or monitor you. So like for you, does it come down to like the why? Why do you need the password?
But asking for the password, that means you don't trust the person. Then why are you with them?
So you're like firm no.
Yeah, for what? No. Absolutely no. Before you even vote that fucking question, no.
What do you
Okay.
think?
I think it's dumb.
Not you. Not
Oh,
talking.
excuse me.
It's okay.
So for me personally, I'm not against it if it's mutual, but I feel like if you're going to share your passwords with a person, you need to understand like the why, because for me sometimes it can come down to like insecurity. And if you feel like you're frequently being monitored or like controlled, then like obviously that is going to showcase like other issues that are within your relationship that would need to be addressed. I also think that it needs to be mutual. You can't have like an alpha mentality where like you want like all of my stuff, but like you want to remain
Yeah.
secretive about your stuff. Like, no.
I'm still waiting for the why do you need that person's password.
I mean, some people feel like you might not trust me, and then other people feel like, well, what are you hiding? Like, why can't I see it? So, like, it's always going to be like a
Like you want to go log in my accounts and like go through my timeline.
Well, you know what? That actually comes down to like something relevant that you had mentioned a while back where you said, I'm fine to show you what's in my phone, but the relationship is over after I do. Once I like,
Oh, that happened
Yeah,
to
because
me
you're gonna
before.
find nothing, and then it's like you just wasted both our time and change the whole temperature of the relationship. Like I hate it here.
so do you think that there's a difference
He laughed.
between like the level that a person might be in your life, like wife versus girlfriend versus somebody that you're dating? Is it different if your wife is asking you for the passwords versus the girlfriend, or does it remain the same that like if you
Oh, that's
trust
tricky.
me?
Me personally, I feel like why do we need each other's passwords? Like for what? You know what I mean? But I feel like if we're like, together or whatever, like obviously like you'll know the passcode to my phone. But when it comes to like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, like
Yeah.
there's no reason for
Yeah,
that.
doing too
Not that
fucking
I'm
much.
not that I'm hiding anything, but it's
Right.
like, what's the reason?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be like, oh babe, like go look at my phone real quick, like check who texts me.
No, I can wait till I get out the shower.
You see, and that's gonna have me like. But I get it. It's like privacy.
It's just a privacy thing, especially
Yeah,
like
some
we're
people-
dating. It's like boyfriend girlfriend is like you want my password. Like that sounds crazy. Like
Me,
what's your
I don't
password?
think I'll ask somebody like, "What's your password?" Like
Females
I
do it
don't.
all the time.
They
They
do.
do.
Like men only get it when they sneak or whatever. Like a guy gotta like snatch your phone and run away. Like
I feel like me, I'll just tell you my password, not just to like tell you, but like, you know what I mean?
I think there's a clear distinction between phone. Like phone is like whatever, like you said, hey, check this text for me, let me know. Emails, social media, everything else is like, okay, no. You're not trying to be my man, you're trying to be my dad.
yeah,
and
but once
we-
once that person has the password to your phone, I'm gonna cut you off. Once they have your password, like you don't have to log into Instagram. It's already automatically logged in.
Yeah.
So once you have my password, like access to everything, it's not like passcode protected.
Yeah.
Like you have full access.
But
So-
there are people who remotely check that. Like
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's like weird. It's definitely weird.
No,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
Do you think that a person that says no, do you think that like it's necessarily fair for the other party to give them an ultimatum? Like, okay, fine, if you don't want to share this with me, then like we're not going to be together.
It's not fair to share your password.
Me
Like I'm gonna give it to you, but then after that, that's it.
I'm not going to give it to you if it's over after that. Like,
why not?
Now that's another argument.
You know why? Because
you
I'm
argue me
gonna-
down to get the passcode. Now you got it. Now it's like
No, I'm gonna give it to
gotta-
you. You're gonna go through. You're gonna find nothing, and we're gonna be looking at each other like we're stupid.
Okay.
Cause I'm sitting there like look at you like you dumb. Like, okay, now what? Oh no, I was just about to walk away. What were you about to do?
Whoa.
Yeah, cause that's
Crazy.
it. That's absolutely fucking it. Is that
Okay.
dragging it? That's too much.
Yeah, it's given.
You found nothing. Like you wanted the password for a reason. You thought something was there.
Okay, but that's gonna make you be like, all right,
Yeah,
Bye.
because
Right?
you,
I'm like, I think that's an excessive.
like damn,
punishment.
like
How's that
what
acceptable?
are you
How's-
talking about though? Like dating, girlfriend, wife.
okay,
What's
no,
the level?
okay, girlfriend, like dating, absolutely no.
Okay.
That's retarded.
Understandable.
Like no, like you got to line up. Like you got to start at 5. Like when you date, you got to start at 5, right? I'm wrong. When you
No,
date,
I-
you got to
No,
start
you
at 5.
right, you right.
So I'm gonna give you my password so you can go fuck with them. We don't know where we're going. How long it's gonna last,
Okay.
right? So dating is absolutely no.
Okay.
Like girlfriend, boyfriend is like it depends on like if you guys like exclusive. It's
Okay.
like okay, but still it's like why do you want that for? Like you're not gonna take my word.
Okay. So what about wife?
Yeah, wife. Once you marry, that's it. You're fucked. Like you might as well. Like
I mean,
share
yeah,
everything
y'all
else, you share
be
finances,
sharing bank
like,
accounts,
yeah, it's
like,
so
I
like
agree.
it's like you can have my password to the bank account, but not like social media. That's
So you're like 50-50. It really
nah. I'm
depends
like
on the
75,
level.
25. 25 is on the marriage side. 75 is like the dating and
no.
girlfriend thing.
oh, we really
Absolutely
technical
no.
with that.
Okay. So now let's move on to the next one, which is long distance relationships.
Mm.
Oh, looks like you're enjoying
Yeah.
that wine a little too much.
Yeah, I did that. I did that before.
So, as you guys know, there are a multitude of reasons why a couple might particularly be interested in pursuing a long-term relationship. You might be serving the country, you might be going to school, you might be working on yourself, right? You might be in rehab. No judgments here. But with that being the case, a lot of people opt to kind of take a break from the relationship to pursue other options while other people decide to stick things out. So today we're going to talk about long-term relationships and do you believe that they can actually work?
Long distance relationships.
Yes.
Yeah, long distance. Good catch, Micaiah.
So, me personally, I think it's 50-50. I think it depends on how long. So, if someone is particularly like, okay, I'm in my last year of school or something, and I just got to finish up like 2 semesters or whatever the case is, then I think it's very much possible. If someone's like, listen, I'm going to jail for 10 years.
You holding it down?
Yes.
Yes,
Females
come
do it
back.
all the time. Females
They
do it
do.
Yeah,
all the
that's
time. All
true.
the
They
time.
My
do.
cousin did 12.
12, yeah.
Shout out to her.
I'm sorry.
Crazy.
You got a week.
So you're not papoose.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Like you can't.
Pat, my man, I'm not. Nah, that's too long. That's like,
Yo, he held it down though.
Yeah.
Shout out to him too.
yeah, we're not gonna talk about that Pat Poo situation. What's going on right now? Shout out to Pat though.
Okay.
week.
Micaiah, so you think?
I never had a long distance relationship, but me personally, I'm loyal, so on my side it's gonna work. You know what I mean? Hopefully on their side, hopefully it'll work too.
Is there like a
Yeah.
time frame, or you think?
But like,
could
let's
just
say if
work?
I'm dating someone that's like in Florida or something, and it's like a year, like I'm obviously we're gonna see each other like here and there. You know what I mean? I feel like as long as we have like good trust, and yeah, I feel like for me it will work.
Like long distance, you gotta at least see the person at least once a month. At least.
Yeah.
I was doing
Yeah.
it before. Like once a month. Like
Yeah.
if it's anything less than that, it's why?
That is true.
What
Yeah.
are we doing? Like that's too long apart. Like bad enough is already long distance, but to be long distance and don't see you,
Yeah.
it's like online dating. Like nah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Are there exceptions for celebrities or people who work, whose lives are constantly on the go? Do you think that like their lifestyle kind of enables them to do long distance relationships, or do you think it really doesn't matter? Like,
Me personally, I don't think I can be with someone that's a celebrity. Like I like
Oh.
low key, you know,
But you're a
not in the
celebrity.
scene. Excuse me?
But you're a celebrity.
Not. I don't. Me personally, I just don't think like I would do that.
Well, it's different because
That's me.
they can actually fun seeing you anytime they want. You know what I'm saying? Like celebrities, they fly their partners out all the time.
but do you think that that ties into their partner kind of giving up their like bits and pieces of their life to kind of conform to making the relationship work if they're frequently the one that's flying out?
Well, the celebrity, as you may call it, they would have to fly to their partner too. It can't just always be like a one-way street that gets like winding after a time. You're flying. Like you might have your own career in your own right. So it's like
Yeah.
your job doesn't accept that all the time. Your career is like, hey, I have to go fly out, once or twice a month.
Yeah.
Some careers you can't do that, but some you can. Some you can't even get time off. You have to put it in. You have to wait. So like that becomes a little
That's
tricky.
too much for me.
I mean,
I want to like be with my person. Like even if we're long distance, I could do that.
Yeah.
But, we could FaceTime, see each other like once a month. But the whole celebrity thing, no, not for me.
yeah, I mean, I've done it before, so it wasn't bad.
The
It went
celebrity
bad.
or the long distance?
Oh, the long distance, regular people like me who did it. It was like, if I was doing it, but like a celebrity, I don't know. It'll work. It can work. If it worked for regular people, it can work for them too.
People who are doing long distance relationships, do you feel like hall passes should be allowed? And before we get into that, I just want to quickly
Hall
define
pass.
hall passes because Micaiah was a little confused
Yeah.
about it earlier. So a hall pass is usually when people who are in committed relationships give people like a one-time consequence-free option to sleep with whoever they want. There's no questions asked afterward, and you can still continue the relationship. There are some people who actually do like annual hall passes. There are actually some celebrities who have done that as well. So do you think for people who are in long distance relationships, do you think that hall passes should be allowed?
Oh, we giving out refresher passes.
I feel like
What's that?
It
refreshing.
renews.
So that annual pass that you was talking about.
We could have some fun. I mean, but I feel like
What we?
me and
No.
It has to be
whoever,
no. It has to be
No.
mutual.
Females?
You can't
No.
win no hall pass. And
No,
There's
it's
no
it,
way.
no, it's
There's no
definitely
way.
gonna be mutual, but we could have fun. Like if we're long distance, like yeah, we could do that. Like in the beginning stages, but I feel like if we're already like a year in, type of
But
thing.
do you think that that is kind of similar to the issue with threesomes? Because some people say, well, when you have a threesome, you're allowing your partner to sleep with someone else, and now they start to cheat or they start to want to do their own thing with the person that they had the threesome with.
No, I feel like honestly, I would be open to doing that with my partner. Like we could have a threesome, that's cool, but we have to communicate
Hold on.
like the boundaries.
Hold on.
And if you, oh,
Like, how would you pay for that? How would you pay for that? I want it.
that was cool.
See,
Okay.
fellas? Winner.
What was I saying? Oh my god.
You're open to a threesome.
Okay, yeah.
Just threw her off.
Yes, but we have to communicate and we have to have boundaries. 100%. And I feel like if you disrespect that, then all right, cool. Then that's when we can go our separate ways. But I feel like we could have fun. Like, yeah, because I feel like sometimes relationships, they're so like serious all the time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like, I feel like we can still, have fun.
My best friend is better than yours.
I'm crying.
Nah, we're not doing hall passes.
So you're not gonna
No,
allow your girl,
no.
but you want one or no? Just like altogether.
I
no?
mean, if she offers it, that's on her. I've never offered a hall pass. But if you offer me something, I'm not gonna like turn it down. Like, hey, my wife offers you like, hey, did your hall pass?
Yeah, there are a lot
Yeah,
of people
but-
who do it.
Like, babe, you sure? I really don't want to do this.
As you're putting the pass in your back pocket.
As you're starting the car with the key in it, you sure? I
Are
really
you
don't want to
sure?
do
And
this.
they're like, I changed my mind, and the car's like going. I think that I feel like hall passes kind of come down to like the dynamic of the relationship and like your security within yourself. If you know that like, all right, I'm in a secure place within my relationship, but like maybe we don't see each other that much and like we both have needs and stuff. And like this is like, because there are people who have threesomes that say, okay, after the threesome is done, like the girl gotta go. There's no spending the night. There's
Go where? To the
rules.
shower?
No, home.
Like out the house?
That's it.
Why would you do that?
No, there are literally no, like they're nice about it. They call a girl an Uber, they do all of that stuff. But like you're not sleeping in like
Yeah.
our bed and stuff. There are people who are like that. So like I think with hall passes, both partners have to be on the same page. Like it's a one-time ticket to do whatever, but it's
Yeah.
not like a continuous thing.
Why can't it have longevity?
Well, then that wouldn't be a hall pass. That would be like an open relationship.
Yeah.
So, I
Well,
personally, I'm not giving my man a hall pass. I'm a very jealous lover. I don't even think I would be good at like a threesome because I would try to fight the other girl. Like, why is you kissing
Why are
him
you
like that?
fighting her for?
Like,
but when it comes to that, I gotta have some liquor in me. I can't be sober.
like,
I
I-
can't be sober.
Because now it's
Because
like,
if you like it, you doing these faces, your fucking toes curling, I'm gonna be mad. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
now
sober, I'm gonna be mad.
now you dragged it. Like, this is supposed to be a little fun, but like, you're enjoying
Yeah.
this. You,
You don't even do that with
so,
me.
so hold on. Well, so,
Fuck is going on?
why you giving out hall passes if you can't enjoy
No,
it?
I didn't give out the hall
No.
pass. I said nobody's getting a pass. You're not even getting a bus ticket. There's no hall pass, nothing.
All right, so you can't do it, but then okay, so why give out the?
No, I'm talking about like we can do that as long as it's like mutual. You know what I mean? Like we have an
No,
understanding.
but we're talking about the whole threesome thing. Like, why you have to be intoxicated?
Because it's better that way.
You unlock another
Yes.
level to Micaiah when she's like comfortable.
Yes.
but,
No,
like,
Micaiah just said she's not doing that. Like his toes is curling and
yeah, because that's what I said. Like, you're not getting a whole pass because
I
now
said
I'm be
you don't even do
sober.
that with me.
Sober, no. If I'm lit, cool.
But if you like girls, you like girls.
Like
so
it could
don't
be
matter.
like me and my partner's thing. Like let's say we go on vacation, but it gotta be somebody that we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a threesome with somebody that like I gotta be somebody like on
It
vacation.
gotta be somebody you don't know, and you
Yeah.
gotta have you gotta go to the doctor with them so they could do like the instant like, test. Because I need to know. I need to know when I leave this room with you, and tomorrow come, I'm not burning down there. Because this is not fun anymore. Like now you come up with long-term problems. It's an issue.
Not gonna lie, you got a point. I didn't even think about that.
It's like, yeah, you go out the country.
No,
they don't
you-
even care. They're like, this bitch, the girl don't even speak English. Now she didn't gave you something. Now you stuck.
Now we have to monitor Micaiah because she wasn't thinking about that. She's just thinking about getting drunk and fuck it. Like, okay.
I'm
yeah,
the
we
friend
have
that's
to-
gonna be like, girl, sister, she got a bump on her lip. I'm
I'm
scared for you.
dead. Nah.
No, you're funny. Okay, so you.
Yeah, chill. I didn't even think about that stuff. So now I'm like, wait, I look-y want to change my answer.
And we're not gonna edit that out either. Like,
It's okay.
paper's not needed. Only alcohol.
It's really funny
We're
though.
we're taking Micaiah to the doctor tomorrow.
Y'all, I'm good, y'all. I'm good.
I'm joking. I'm fucking with her.
Okay.
What do we
So
have next?
that wraps up this segment on long
Damn.
distance relationships and having access to your partner's social media. But we want to hear more from you guys. So drop the info in the comments below and let us know if you think that long distance relationships can work and if you think your partner should have access to all of your devices.
Yes, yes, yes.
And that's a wrap.
And that's a wrap.
And go get tested
We can do one more.
all the time.